Hello guys, are you studying the new form N400? We're trying to make an easy version to help you study and memorize easily. If you are so busy and you don't have time to study all vocabulary on this video on our channel, this version is a good one that can save a lot of your time on studying. This is the most asked 30 vocabulary with yes/no questions that you may be asked during your interview. A lot of applicants were asked these vocabulary in the past, so make sure you remember, well, at least these vocabulary. Because the word definitions are very short and simple, I'm sure that it will be very easy to memorize. Weapon.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
What is a weapon?
Like a knife or a gun. Like a knife or a gun. Bear arms.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
Do you understand what bear arms is?
To own or use a gun. To own or use a gun. Overdue and owed taxes.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No.
What does overdue mean?
To owe the government money. To owe the government money.
Can you explain what owe taxes means?
Pass the deadline. Pass the deadline. Immigration benefit.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Can you explain what immigration benefit means?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship. Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship. Crime and offense. Arrested and cited.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official, in the U.S. or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No.
What does cited mean?
Given a ticket by police. Given a ticket by police.
Do you understand what offense is?
A minor crime. A minor crime.
What does crime mean?
An action that breaks the law. An action that breaks the law.
Can you explain what arrested means?
Handcuffed by the police. Handcuffed by the police. Claim.
Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
What does claim mean?
To say that something is true. To say that something is true. Oath of allegiance.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Do you know what oath of allegiance is?
A promise to be loyal to the United States. A promise to be loyal to the United States. Genocide.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in genocide?
No.
What is genocide?
To kill a large number of people. To kill a large number of people. Smuggle and illegal drugs or narcotics.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
Can you explain what smuggle means?
To take things to a country illegally. To take things to a country illegally.
What does illegal drugs or narcotics mean?
Something like heroin or cocaine. Something like heroin or cocaine. Public benefit.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
Can you explain what public benefit is?
Welfare, like food stamps. Welfare, like food stamps. Communist Party.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Do you know what Communist Party is?
Like China, North Korea. Like China, North Korea. Work of national importance.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
What does work of national importance mean?
Work that is important to a nation. Work that is important to a nation. Military unit.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, or participated in any military or police unit?
No.
What does military unit mean?
A group that works for the government. A group that works for the government. Lie.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
What does lie mean?
To say something that is not true. To say something that is not true. Non-combatant services.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
Do you know what non-combatant services is?
Services that do not include fighting. Services that do not include fighting. Vote and register.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Can you explain what vote means?
To elect new leaders.
Do you understand what register means?
To sign up. To sign up. Non-resident alien.
Since you became a lawful permanent resident, Have you called yourself a non-resident alien on federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
What is non-resident alien?
A person who has not passed the green card test. A person who has not passed the green card test. Prostitute.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
What does prostitute mean?
Someone who has sex for money. Someone who has sex for money. Hereditary title.
Do you now have, or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
What does hereditary title mean?
A royal title, like prince or princess. A royal title, like prince or princess. Gamble.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
What does gamble mean?
To play a game for money. To play a game for money. Prison.
Have you ever worked, volunteered, or otherwise served in a place where people were detained? For example, a prison, jail, prison camp, detention facility, or labor camp? Or have you ever directed or participated in any other activity that involved detaining people?
No.
Do you know what prison is?
A place where prisoners are kept. A place where prisoners are kept. Weapons training.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military type training?
No.
Can you define weapons training?
To learn how to use a gun. To learn how to use a gun. Torture.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture?
No.
Can you explain what torture is?
To hurt someone physically. To hurt someone physically. Form of government of the United States.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
What does form of government of the United States mean?
Republic. Republic.